What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So there's a couple of pieces of news I want to go over. This has been an insane Monday for dropping news in the gaming and tech world, and there's no way I can keep up with it, even with the 40 some ounces of coffee I've had today. When I went to work this morning, I wasn't expecting there to be so much news. So I came home and decided I'd pick two things to go over here today. And I think two big important things to go over today is the PlayStation Store announcement and the Xcloud announcement. So let me get through these as quick as I can. I'm going to read over a few things here. We'll discuss these as we go, and I'll try to get you through these news items as quickly as we can. So, players will be able to continue to purchase games on PS3 and PS Vita. Recently, we notified players that PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita devices was planned to end this summer. Upon further reflection, however, it's clear that we made the wrong decision here. So today I'm happy to say that we will be keeping the PlayStation Store operational for the PS3 and the PS Vita devices. PSP commerce functionality will retire July 2nd, 2021 as planned. When we initially came to the decision to end purchasing support for PS3 and PS Vita, it was born out of a number of factors, including commerce, support challenges for older devices, and the ability for us to focus more of our resources on newer devices where a majority of our gamers are playing on. That's a long sentence. We see now that many of you are incredibly passionate about being able to continue purchasing classic games on PS3 and PS Vita for the foreseeable future. So I'm glad that we're able to find a solution to continue operations. I'm glad that we can keep this piece of our history alive for gamers to enjoy while we continue to create cutting-edge new game worlds for PS4, PS5, and the next generation of VR. I love how they keep hinting the next generation of VR because I skipped PS4's VR and a lot of the PS4. This is before I had the channel and had a wife, a kid, all that kind of stuff. I had my other consoles, but I had to skip one. This is going to be cool. I want to see what the next generation of VR does for PS5. But here's the thing. They wouldn't have to worry so much about these stores also if they had, and I don't want to go down this road too far, but if they had a subscription service similar to Game Pass where those backward compatibility games were there. Now, PS Now does a great job in a lot of areas, but there's a ways to go with that service as well. Yes, gamers were upset. Yes, the group of gamers that care about those games is smaller than the group that cares about the next games. But it's important to take care of all of your fans, all of your consumers, and all of your gamers, all of your player base. And I was upset when I saw that Sony was doing this. When you see what Microsoft's doing with Xbox, and then you compare it to what Sony's been doing here with PlayStation recently, it just didn't look good. And the fact that everyone spoke up loud enough and that they actually listened, like PlayStation, like Sony actually made a decision change based on this, that's pretty damn good. And I was super happy to see it. So, you guys, let me know what you think. Do you care about this at all? Are you really happy? Even if you don't care about these games, you should care that they made this decision because it tells you that they're listening to their consumer base and that they will make changes to keep you happy and that this can go for future games as well. So if you're a PlayStation fan, if you love PlayStation, you're into the ecosystem, whether you care about these games from the past or not, or these stores, it still affects how good the service looks going forward. So anyways, with that said, let's move on to the next thing. Great news for keeping the PlayStation stores open. I was happy to see it. I could talk about it forever, but let's get over to the next thing, which is Xcloud. So there's a couple of things to go over here. This is a little bit bigger piece of news, to be honest. So let me jump in here. We're going to read this. It's not very big, really short little piece right here. And then we're going to talk about Rainway a little bit because this really, really interested me. You guys know I cover Rainway a little bit here on the channel. I've got a couple of videos up for them last year, and you've been asking me to make an updated Rainway video showing that service, and I will be doing that soon here on the channel for you, especially with these moves. So we'll take another look at Rainway, but let's finish up this news. So Xbox Cloud Gaming for Windows 10 PC and Apple phones and tablets, yes, begin as limited beta for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members. And this beta is going to be pretty quick, I do believe. This is rolling. This is coming. Our mission at Xbox is to empower you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. Simply put, we believe games have the power to connect humanity, and it's our mission to make gaming more accessible to people around the world. As we shared at the end of last year, we're bringing Xbox to more players on more devices via the cloud this year, starting tomorrow. So today is Monday, April 19th. Starting April 20th, 2021, We'll begin sending out invites to select Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members to start testing the Xcloud Gaming Limited Beta for Windows 10 PC and Apple phones and tablets via web browsers. So even on the Windows 10 PC, we're looking at browser, not app. And I think that's really interesting. Not that they won't roll out an app, but it sounds like they're pretty much going to be going with browser. And that's absolutely fine. We're launching xbox.com/play, where invitees can play over 100 Xbox Game Pass titles through Edge, Google Chrome, or Safari. Offering cloud gaming through the browser and having a simplified universal landing page presents a great opportunity to make cloud gaming approachable to more players in more places over time. The limited beta is our time to test and learn. We'll send out more invites on a continuous basis to players in all 22 supported countries, not just the US or not just one country. This is going to be a beta that's tested all over the place. They're going to continue to improve the experience and add support for more devices. The plan is to iterate quickly and open up to all Xbox Game Pass members in the coming months so more people have the opportunity to play Xbox in all new ways. And that's why I said I think this beta is going to go pretty quick. They want to see how this is working. If they don't run into any major hiccups, they promised this feature for everybody for spring 2021. Spring 2021 goes all the way up until June 20th, 21st, something like that. So we still have a couple of months, right? 2 months. So if they can still pull this off and get this out to the masses, to everybody who's a subscriber by mid-June, that would be absolutely awesome. And it would put them on track to keep their promise. Those who receive an invite just need a compatible Bluetooth or USB connected controller, or can use custom touch controls for more than 50 games to start playing and testing. In the early stages of the beta, we'll be focusing on fine-tuning features and creating a consistent experience across platforms, while making sure games are running at their best. For more information on how to play, an updated list of support devices and release notes, there's a support hub that you can go over to. It's an exciting step in our journey to bring gaming to the 3 billion players around the world. Thanks so much for helping us shape cloud gaming from the early days in the preview to today. So gaming has grown. Can you imagine? We are almost half of the planet that games in some form or another. It's no wonder Microsoft had this vision and have been wanting to put Xbox games everywhere. I know some people don't understand Xbox exclusive means PC, mobile, the consoles. It's an exclusive to the Microsoft Xbox brand. Exclusives no longer mean tied to a single piece of hardware. That's old school thinking. With the cloud gaming coming on so strong with GeForce Now, Stadia, Luna, Xcloud, PS Now is going to be making improvements. The exclusives aren't tied to hardware anymore. They're tied to a brand. And that's something that people are going to have to get used to moving forward. Xbox exclusives means they are going to have people playing their games all over the place. And with access to Android, iOS, the iPads, PC, consoles, Xbox is going to be accessing just loads and loads of players with their games. And I think it's been a great vision. It's finally coming to fruition, and it's awesome to see. And me personally, I'm a huge Xbox fan. Even though I cover everything on the channel, I try to do it fact-based. I try to be as non-biased as I can. When it comes to my gaming, I've really always had a soft spot for Xbox, and I just really love it. So this is a great thing to see. Now, how did this happen? Because remember, Xcloud was going to iOS last year. I was into the beta. It was day one. I was about to launch in and play Xcloud on my iPhone, and Apple pulled the app. It sucked. It was the day that it happened. And then Microsoft pretty quickly came out and said, don't worry, we're still coming. We're doing it through browser. Well, Rainway, as I was mentioning, a company I've covered here that I'm going to be diving back into again, partnered up with Microsoft to deliver the cloud gaming experience. Now, I'm just going to kind of read over a couple things right here for you. Rainway's unique technology for real-time interactive streaming has enabled Microsoft to bring xCloud gaming to more devices through browsers. Our goal at Xbox is to enable gamers around the world to play the games they want on the devices they want with the people they want. So this is a quote from the Xbox article that was put out. These came out at the same time. This was very, very coordinated. So with Rainway, by making our real-time interactive streaming technology available to our app service partners, we usher in a new era where developers and organizations are empowered to build the future of computing, collaboration, productivity, and development. We're proud to say Microsoft, we're proud to say Microsoft, as one of our first app service partners, was able to use our technology to bring xCloud gaming to more users and devices. This is really cool. Now, And then there was a secondary article, how we helped Xbox cloud gaming reach billions of new devices. And again, I don't want to keep reading over articles with you guys. I'll go check these out. I'll throw links in the description for you if you want to just go read over these yourself too. But basically what they did was Rainway was able to tweak their SDK, get that over to Microsoft so that they could use that Rainway SDK and develop for this browser for Xcloud. This is really, really cool. So right here, I'll just read this one part. With billions of potential customers being left unable to access their service, they looked to us for a solution. As such, we cut the proverbial Gordian knot with the Rainway SDK. Our solution not only brings Xbox cloud gaming to Safari on macOS, iPadOS, and iOS devices, it also brings it to modern web browsers on Windows, Chrome OS, and even Linux. No extensions, no plugins, and most importantly, no downloads. So I'm really excited to see that Rainway has come that far. I was using them for a bit to stream my PC last year, and that Microsoft is their first like real app partner to jump in and use this SDK and get Xcloud going. What does this do? Well, it helps Microsoft because they get to get Xcloud out on these browsers quicker, and it certainly helps Rainway because, you know, they're getting some money, they're getting some attention, and it will help that service get even better. I love competition, and I love when tech teams up like this, make something awesome happen, and everybody grows. To me, there's just so much exciting news today when it comes to PlayStation, to Xbox, to cloud gaming in general, and to where the tech is headed. It's just really exciting for me to get into, and I really enjoy it. So anyways, guys, that's what's happening. That's Xbox xCloud update. That's the PlayStation Store, and that's what's happening in those two areas right now. So thanks a lot for coming and check it out. I tried to be quick, but I did want to offer some opinions and talk about it a little bit. If you like the video, please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell so you get those notifications, and comment down below. Again, thanks for coming to watch. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.